Okay, welcome to the channel. I'm going to go over how to download and install Ticker Zcan because it is being released to the public. Now, as it's in beta release, it's going to be free for everyone to use. I just want people to use it and just give me your feedback, and then we can make it better. But for right now, it's in beta release and it is free for the public. Now, the scanners that we have the pre-market movers, the top traded tickers, the biggest movers, the low float movers, top press releases, and the trade alerts. It's being developed now. The user interface for the desktop just needs to be done. But that's going to be a work in progress continuously because there's going to be more things, more alerts that I want to be able to do. So when you go to the home page, you just go to sign up for free. Just put in your email, create a username and password. We're just going to do tester password. And we'll do the same password. And click on register. Now when you click on register, it's going to take you to the login page. Is just put in the username and password. That will log you in and it'll take you to the profile page. Now here is the link to the channel, to the YouTube channel. I am going to be live streaming. I'm going to try and live stream from 7 o'clock to 11 in the afternoon, from like 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning, just so people can understand how I use the scanner and how I scalp the market. So the following scanners are fully functional: the pre-market movers, the top traded, the biggest scanners, the low float, and top press releases. The following scanners are not yet functional. That's the trade alerts. That is being worked on. I just need to create the user interface, and that will be all done. So when you go to your profile, just click on download. This will take you to the download page for download Ticker Zcan. This does let you know that it's in beta release. And it's going to be in beta release until I feel comfortable that it is production ready. So while it's in beta release, it's going to be free. You can use it. You can trade with it. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to make money if you use it the way I'm using it. So just go ahead and click on download beta. That'll download it. And what we'll do is we'll just click out of this. Now on the download page, if you want to give us some feedback, my email link is right down here, chris@techartisanhub.com. Just go ahead and click on that. That'll bring up your mail client and you can give me some feedback. Later on, I'm going to develop a form, a support form, so people can either ask for a support for the scanner or ask questions, things like that. But that's going to be a work in progress. So when you go to the downloads folder, you'll see Ticker Zcan setup. This is a zip file. I didn't want to have you directly download a exe file because that can be a problem sometimes. But what I like to do is right click, go to extract all. And what I like to do is I just like to put it right on the desktop. And I just hit enter and it will extract it to an exe, and you double click on it and that'll take you to the installer. Now, do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes to your device? I am not a publisher for Microsoft applications, so I'll be setting that up later, but just go ahead and click on yes, and this will take you to the installer. It normally installs it into program files, x86, Ticker Zcan. You can choose a different folder if you want. Click on next, the name of it, Ticker Zcan. Click next, create your desktop shortcut. You definitely want to do that, and click on next, and this will tell you where the location is being installed. The start menu folder, and the additional task is create a desktop shortcut and click install. Click finish. And you can now go ahead and do the setup. You can delete the setup. You can always log on to the site and reinstall it if you want. And you can double click on it. That will take you to the login. You need to put in your username and password that you registered with. And this will take you to the current scanners. Now we have the pre-market movers. There's nothing going to be shown because we're not in pre-market. Right now it's at 352. So we're not in pre-market, but if we were, it would show up. And we have low float gainers. These are the low float gainers for today. And we have top traded. And we have biggest gainers. And we have the press release. Now, I want to show you for the press release, when you read the title, the press release, what this is that it is scanning the code that I've written, reads the title, and it is looking for certain keywords to be for the top press releases. Some of these keywords can move the stock pretty well. Things like phase 1, phase 2, partnership, things like that. It just has certain keywords that it's looking for. Now, if you want to read the entire press release, you can click on View. That'll open up the browser or open up a tab, and then you can go ahead and read the press release. And that does it for all of them. You can just read the press release. And most of the time, I just don't even have the press releases up. I'll close it out because, like, if you look at the biggest movers here, well, if you look at Wolf had news today, WOLF. So when you click on news, as you can see, it highlights. When you click on it, you'll be able to read the press release for that day. Now, if you look, VOR right here does not have any news, so there was no press release for that day. But WLF had one, and we had it at 8:30 a.m., Transformation and Strategic Financial Expert, so Chief Financial Officer at Wolf Speed. So this just shows you the current press release. So you can actually see for like for the pre-market, when there's news that comes out that can move these stocks during pre-market, the news that is for that stock is going to show up here, and then you can go ahead and read it. That way you don't have to look it up manually, or you don't have to kind of like go here to the top press releases and then kind of scroll down and see where it's at. It's just right there. It's very convenient for you. Now all of these are going to show the ticker, the price, the change percent, the float, and the volume. Now, this is not being updated in real time. I am working on a streaming data for it to be updating real time. Right now, this is going to update every minute. But this definitely, for a beta release, this can definitely work for you. I'm currently using it and trading, making money, mostly at pre-market, on it being updated every 1 minute, and everything's been working fine. But I'm currently working on have this streaming, have the price. As you can see here, the biggest mover is just updated. Have the low float gainers. I'm going to have all of these. The price and the volume are going to be in real time, and the change percent. Now the float is not going to change in real time just because we get that information from the SEC filings. So that's not going to be updated in real time. And also it really doesn't need to be updated in real time. And the float here, so that can differ. Like if you look at the float online, there are some websites that give you the float for a stock, and sometimes they're different. And that's just normal. It really depends on where people get the data. but we're trying to get it right from the SEC filings. And that is how you download and install Ticker Zcan. Go ahead and make sure you check out the channel, because I will be streaming at 7 a.m. to 11 in the morning, and I can show you how I use the scanner, mostly for pre-market, and also after the market opens, you can get some good trades in as well. So that is all I have. I'll be streaming in the mornings and explaining how everything is working and how I use it. That's all I have. Thank you. Bye.